it's Natasha Lester here again with another of my videos about what a writer actually gets up to all day. I thought I would start off today by talking very quickly about whether I have a writing routine and what that routine is, because someone asked me a question about that last week. So the quick answer is yes, I do have a routine. I know some people think that creativity and having a routine are opposite ideas, but I find that actually having a routine is really helpful for creativity. It means you don't procrastinate as much. It means that you can focus more. It means you know what you're sitting down to do on any given day, and you know when you have a contract to deliver on. All those things are pretty important. So my routine is basically I get up at 6, I get everything ready for the day, I drop my kids off to school to catch their bus at 7:30, and then I go for a run. I love running because I find that it's kind of a bit of a moving meditation. It's that very rhythmic kind of exercise where you can let your mind wander. I usually get lots of ideas for my books while I'm running. I run along the river, so there's water, really nice view. I think all those things are really helpful, and it just refreshes me for the day and means I have moved, because you do spend a lot of time sitting when you're writing. Every second day I do yoga instead of having a run, and then that means I normally get to my desk just before 9, maybe 10 to 9, and I spend the first half an hour or so clearing out emails, because I get a lot of emails overnight from the US, from my publisher and my agent, because obviously their day is my night, so they've all come in overnight. So I deal with all of those, and then I sit down and start on whatever I'm doing that day. And I always know what I'm doing that day. I make sure that I've kind of worked that out the day before, so I'm not sitting down wasting time trying to figure out, okay, what am I going to get up to today? If I'm writing, that basically means meeting a word count that I will have set for myself. And if I'm doing research, it means, meeting whatever research task I've set myself for that day. So as I said in my videos last week, if you saw those, I'm in a research month. So I've set myself a task for today. It was a public holiday here in Perth yesterday, but I did do a little bit of work. And I said to I basically decided yesterday what I was going to sit down and do today, which is constructing a timeline around this character I'm writing about, this character who not very much is known about. And I have a program on my computer called Eon Timeline, which I normally use when I'm doing timelines for my books, timelines of real historical events, timelines of scenes and things that have happened to my characters. But for this purpose, I'm going very old-fashioned. I'm going back to paper and pen, and I'm just doing a real traditional timeline. And this will be over a number of pages. So this one starts in 1900 with the birth of my character, and I've only got up to 1923 here. I need to get through to probably about 1950, so I've got a few more pages to fill out on here. The reason I'm doing it on paper is because there is no timeline about this character. There are so many myths, so much out there that's not fact and not true. So I'm really constructing the timeline of her life. I'm the first person to do this in a way. And so really want to make sure I have it right. And I think I need all that information to sink into my head so I can see her life. And I sometimes feel that working with paper and pen rather than a computer really does make the information sit in your head in a more meaningful way, and you find it more easy to remember. So to construct the timeline, I have printed out everything I know about this character, which is this massive pile of papers here. And I'm going to go through this and put this in chronological order today, and then I'll be able to put it onto the timeline once it's all in chronological order. So this is everything from marriage certificates. My character got married quite a few times, so those pieces of information, she changed her name a lot, so I need to find out which name she had at which point in history. Might be magazine or newspaper articles about her, which give me a hint as to what she was doing for work at that particular time. Travel records, shipping records of her journeys from Paris to New York, so I know where she was at any given point in time. So I'm going to put all of that in order, then get it onto my timeline. So that's my job for today. So I'll be back later in the week to let you know how I actually went with that, and whether anything else popped up along the way. Also in the middle of organising the cover reveal for the Australian cover for the Riviera House. So doing a bit of marketing stuff on the side as well, which is good fun. I can't wait to share that with everyone later in the week. Thanks for watching again. Bye.